Muy buenas noches a todos. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo han estado? Espero que estén muy bien. Yo he estado de vacaciones. Producción nos mandó chingada a nuestra madre un rato. Que porque tenían problemas, que no sé qué la verga. No nos querían pagar, no nos querían... bueno, no pagan, pero ustedes entienden, ¿no? Creo que entienden. Pero pues estamos aquí de regreso. En este 30 de octubre. Con nuestro stream número 40. Sí, Simón, con el stream número 40. Y para iniciar el día, vamos a jugar Alan Wake 2. Vamos a ver qué tal. Que nada más revisar cuestiones aquí del juego. Vamos a jugarlo calidad, ¿no? Poquito del SS. Tenemos Frame Generator porque es una 3080. Lo dejé todo en alto, ¿saben? Dije, algunas cosas en medio. Creo que lo puedo jugar en ultra, pero es un juego que recién salió, no está seguramente optimizado, entonces no vamos a usar ni ray tracing ni la volumétrica. Pues normal, ¿no? Como que modo historia, güey.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Ay, qué bonito se ve el Alan. Le ando dando unos besos.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
A la verga.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Este güey no dijo miles de almas, dijo muchas. Bueno, algunas. Varias. Uy, no. Ay, Dios mío, se nos ve el culo. Chial, empecemos y andamos sin cuidados. Que debería de ajustar la velocidad de la cámara. Porque la tengo... Miren, ¡pum, pum, pum, pum! ¡Ah, se le va el chichín! Está girando muy rápido. Vamos a mover eso, espera. A ver, 20. Necesito algo de referencia. Ese pinche palo. No. Ay, no. Pues van a hacer una referencia. Un poquito menos. Yo lo estoy ajustando más que nada a la sensibilidad que normalmente manejo. ¿Lo ven? en juegos de shooters. ¿Para qué? Pues para no perder la... No, esta gira muy lento. No perder la práctica, you know. No es porque le quiera ver el chiquitín. No mames, no latino. Tal vez con 12. Bueno, está entre 12, 3, algo así, pero así ya está bien. La pregunta de aquí es: ¿por qué estamos encuerados? ¿Por qué se van? ¿No están viendo que estoy encueradito? Uy, no. Es decir que soy un exhibicionista. Mucha gente muerta. Che, siervo. A la verga. Amá, estoy escuchando gente muerta. En shift corro. Okay. A la verga. Mi padre está borracho. Está borracho. Soy yo cuando me meto ajo con mota. Te cruza así. Y esta es una pálida. Así se ven las pálidas, me han dicho. Yo no las he tenido. ¡Ay! Lo asesinaron. The cult of the tree.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
Vaya. Lo espillijaron. Y secaron su cocoro. Poco así. Poco así, carnal. Pues que sí.
Hey, kiddo. How are you? I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom,
Night
it's so
Springs.
good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show.
Qué viejos
You were supposed to
tiempos.
wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This
I
is
love
what
you, Mom.
happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. Say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
¿Qué pasó con esas texturas?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Retorno 1. Invitación.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
No te muestra las ubicaciones claves en el área. Ok. Cabaña, el camino huesudo. La cabaña de la bruja. Tienda general. Witchblade. Orilla de Cauldron Lake. Ok.
You're the one who wanted to... Hey, over here.
Ya vamos, señor.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Ah, sí.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn fists gonna show up, Mulligan.
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know,
Inside.
inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Gracias.
Before we get to the
Encontraste a la
crime scene,
sesión.
there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Pasa el tablero del caso dentro del lugar mental. ¿Cómo?
The Mind Place. My version of the
Mental.
Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking
Víctimas,
another
todas las
look.
víctimas fallecieron en 2010. No hay otros puntos en común. Ok, el tablero caso es una técnica mental que permite que Saga analice pistas y avance en la investigación. Acercar la imagen. Ahora puedes recorrer el tablero o salir. Todas las víctimas pasaron en el 2010, no hay otros puntos. Ted Lane, dentista, heridas, punzante, hinchazón, hematomas. Wendy Davis, maestra, y Percy Wolf, un comerciante. Corazón extraído. Muñecas. Herida grande en el córax. Método de asesinato. Diferencias sutiles de los asesinatos. La hinchazón es el único punto. En común en los cadáveres, pero no causa de muerte. Traumatismo torácico. Exposición de agua postmortem. Postmortem, sorry. Hematomas en la muñeca. Todas las víctimas tenían hematomas. La evolución estaban atadas. La víctima más reciente murió de un traumatismo torácico consciente. La víctima de 2018. Difícil confirmarlo por el estado del cadáver. La hinchazón del cadáver indica que se ahogó, pero se encontró una sola víctima en el agua. Luego que era este, ¿no? Más nuevo. Perfil del asesinato, tatuajes post-mortem del cadáver. Los objetivos del asesinato no tienen rasgos comunes distinguibles. Método torácico con técnica. Mira. Aquí puedo ver todos los casos.
I see you're
Mira.
already hard at work, Anderson.
La visita de un lugar mental no pausa el juego. Ten cuidado con las amenazas
Let's head
cercanas.
down the hill to the crime scene.
Mira. Me pueden verguiar mientras estoy en ese estado.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a
Waldron Lake
better
Rental
detective
Cabins.
than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Con la linterna. Mirror Peak. La montaña majestuosa a la distante no es otra que Mirror Peak, el emblemático monumento natural que domina Waldron Lake. Desde el ángulo correcto, la belleza se refleja sobre la superficie plácida del lago, espejada en toda su gloria invertida. Carnal, estaba viendo acá el puestecito. Echándome una alegrita. Uy, no, es héroe. ¿Sí vas a estar todo el juego? Lo más seguro es que sí.
Gives me a headache.
Los juegos que me gusta saber bien el lore a la verga.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
De general.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Hola, carnal, ya llegamos, FBI.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton.
Manos donde las pueda ver.
That's me, at your service, ready to get
Hands
this
on the
case-
ground. Put your
All
hands
bodies
on the
behind
ground.
the
O sea,
store.
que
Come
gritamos.
on, I'll show you. So, the FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Investiga la
This
escena
is
del
the scene of
crimen.
the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Pues sí.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Desbloqueaste la primera imagen clave. Coloca en el tablero en el caso dentro del lugar mental. Ahorita que se vea pistas activas la imagen clave, puedes iniciar con esto, ¿no?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Una nueva línea de investigación. Ok. Cuando se coloca una imagen clave, aparece una pregunta nueva. Consistente con los datos anteriores. Abre el tablero para ver que esos son los objetivos. Investiga la escena del crimen. Ahora puedes recorrer el tablero. Ok.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Ok, las pistas resolvieron la pregunta abierta, desbloquearon la deducción. A medida que avanzas en la investigación, se desbloquearán más preguntas y actualizarán. Y se actualizan los objetivos. Control para ver los objetivos actualizados. Investiga la escena del crimen. Ahí veremos sobre la víctima. Sobre el asesinato.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
No, porque imagina que aquí ya no puedo hacer nada más.
Large amount of blood on the table.
No, no sé.
The victim died here. Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Asaltantes presentes,
Quite
escena
the party.
confusa, que ocasional, premeditado. Ok. Ay. Vamos a ver la víctima.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Nightingale.
Came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
La gente Nightingale. Wow. ¿Quién lo diría? ¿Falta otra? Ok.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Puede ser, puede ser.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why
La
Nightingale?
trampa.
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
¿Dónde será la víctima?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Con la intuición Saga descubre pistas nuevas cuando hace perfiles de personas de interés. Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Ok. Objetivo 2, empezar a anclar a la orilla del lago.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Wait,
good.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Así es. Quédese ahí.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Segura. Ah, pues sí.
Tracks.
Huellas.
Nightingales?
Puede
They
ser
come out from under the boulder.
la primera hoja del manuscrito.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Ok. Infectado. Ah, no, se le agarró. Ah,
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Las páginas del manuscrito se pueden leer en el lugar mental de Saga.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
También tenía su propio equipo. El agente especial del FBI llamado Robert Nightingale, que había desaparecido hace 13 años. Había desaparecido de la nada y justo lo asesinaron en un ritual sangriento y brutal el mismo día de su regreso. Y encima habían encontrado una página con muchas palabras. Era la primera que había aparecido, no la última. El primer paso hacia profundidades aterradoras, verdades secretas, temblaban más allá del umbral. La lectura de esta página junto a estas palabras era como una especie de mensaje. Alguien sabía que estaban aquí, no sé qué hacían. ¿Quién jugaba con todo esto? ¿Hicieron adrede? Como una invitación. ¿Por qué no aceptaron? La audiencia pura de un misterio imposible que se les presentaba, aunque supieran que terminaría todo mal. Uy. Ellos en la roca.
I think he came from the lake, but his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Ok. Me pueden oficial cómo va el cadáver.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Y pues vámonos, güey. Uy. La viejita, carnal.
A strange echo of
Es nada raro cuando el Rex se llama así por la forma de caldera, aún así. Muchas historias misteriosas sobre el lago. Dicen que es un portal lúgubre al inframundo. Hablan de una bruja que lo usaba de caldero. La leyenda cuenta que cuando un alguacil local tuvo un amor no correspondido, acusó a la mujer en cuestión de haberlo embrujado. La ahogaron en el cucharón que dejó caer. Se convirtió en un árbol raro llamado Witch Little. La mujer volvió para vengarse de los enemigos. Si no era bruja antes, lo era ahora. Mató al alguacil, lo ahogó en el lago, luego le arrancó el corazón y lo puso en una caja cerrada. Con esto lo invocaba desde el lago para que la vengara, o eso dice la leyenda. A la pena, pinche viejita, güey.
Made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more.
No hay nada por aquí.
I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to
Y luego hay cosas,
what?
mano.
Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Roger. ¿Qué cosa? Viernes. Hoy Mitch me dijo que su familia se mudaría lejos. Es horrible. Todavía ni le dije que me gusta. ¿Para qué? Dijo que sus padres quieren empleos mejores, una escuela mejor para ella, una gran ciudad. Creo que está bien. ¿Quién quiere mudarse en la mierda de Bright Falls? Oh. Domingo se lo dije y contestó gracias. Me quiero matar. Lunes, me escapé otra vez anoche. Fui a la casa grande del lago en lugar de quedarme a mirarlo desde aquí como siempre. A la mierda todo. En fin, ahí pasa algo raro. Voy a descubrir qué es. Regresaré mañana con mejor equipo. Pero puedo encontrar una forma de entrar y sacar fotos. Será épico. No, pero no quiero entrar aquí. Cartuchos.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Alex
Casey
Casey.
hates the endless jokes about
Sé que las
coincidentally
cosas aquí
having
a
the
veces se
same name as a
ponen
fake
un poco
detective.
raras, pero si alguna vez
He hates
sientes
those
miedo,
cheesy
recuerda que
comics.
Alan nos
But
protege.
he really hates the movies.
Como que Alan. Fragmentos de manuscrito 1. Alan nos protege. Los fragmentos de manuscritos se pueden usar para mejorar armas en el lugar mental. Pistolas. Oh, mira. Voy a traer el pasado el botón de disparo para activar en modo de disparo automático. Las balas, te tiro a la cabeza. ¡Órale! Eso ya hasta mejoras. Pero paso les dije que luego hay que andar explorando este pinche juego. Encuentras un buen de cosas. Qué raro. La cabaña de la bruja. Aquí vivió la bruja de cual tendré cuidado. No puede que su espíritu rodee este lugar. Ah, poco sí.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Bueno,
I used
mames.
to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
¿Qué me estoy perdiendo? ¿No puedo esperar eso? Como papá, ¿no? ¿Por qué hay disparos? Mortal Falls. Esta hazaña imponente en la naturaleza revivió el espíritu como revivir a los salvajes. Las aguas arremolinadas, estruendosas, perdón. A pie de la cascada parecen un mortero y pilón. Casi como lo que dicen que estaba la bruja de Golden Lake para bajar en el cielo nocturno. Ah, estaba loca. Aquí nada.
A lunchbox again.
Aunque no, mira.
Who's leaving these out here?
Mi papá siempre decía que cuando las cosas se ponen difíciles, la gente fuerte se pone en marcha. La verdad, no sé dónde marchan, pero quizá te inspire un poco. Muy bien. Ojalá arreglen eso, como que se entrecorta el audio de repente. Como que explota. Entonces ya fuimos a dar la vuelta porque nos estamos ya regresando. El teléfono. Pues por aquí. Ay, disculpen el bostezo. No he descansado bien. Quedamos viendo los worlds. Ah, hola.
You get lost, Anderson.
Sí, un poquito. La verdad sí, aunque me faltó revisar el medio, pero no alcancé a regresar, así que ahorita vengo.
See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Qué bueno que no haya apuro. Ah. Y no, porque subí por aquí. Apliqué la de ahorita vengo, carnal. Y me fui. Mira por acá, por acá, por acá, por acá, por acá, por acá. Ay, no es cierto. Que dije, ¿por dónde me voy? ¿Por arriba, por abajo, por el medio? Es verdad. Ya va a ir. Ah, chingada, ya me perdí. Y no, porque aquí está casi el inicio. No, sí, va por acá.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Qué bueno, que me estoy volviendo a ir. ¡Ah! Bueno, carnal, porque yo me estoy yendo otra vez. Adiós. Ah, aquí
I
está,
want to
mira.
walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Entonces me iba a ir por aquí, pero me fui por arriba.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Menos mal, ¿no? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es esto? Un parche de trauma. Adhesivo, restaurar una cantidad de vida. Las balas. Ok. Ya, nos podemos regresar y exploramos toda esta zona. Me volví a perder. Aquí estás.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Gracias, señor.
You made it back. Good.
Sé por qué me da por quererme perder a veces. Pues encuentras cosas. Mira, ¿ves? OVNIs y otros. Qué definitiva para avisar. No puede ser. Esto por sí volvió a pasar y lo olvido. Volví a sentir lo mismo. Empezó a la 1:15 AM. Pude ver un... ¿Qué es eso? Un arma en el porche del remolque. Así que me metí el auto y conduje un rato para encontrarla. Una noche estrellada, sin luna como sospechaba. Me hizo pasar rifles hasta Quadrant Lake. Traté de encontrar el lugar exacto, la emoción correcta, el pensamiento adecuado, la combinación para todo, lineal, pero en realidad el miedo ayudaría, pero no, esta vez no. Mucha frustración y también alivio. Examiné el cielo, pude encontrar formas, objetos, pero nada. Embargo, al abrir y cerrar los ojos varias veces me pareció entrever la imagen de un octaedro, pero desapareció enseguida. Cuando estaba por regresar, sentí que alguien me observaba. Estaba allí, pero no del todo. Es él, lo sé. Sabe que estoy cada vez más cerca. Creo que voy en un buen camino. Tener razón al venir a Bright Falls. Los Bright Falls pasan muchas cosas, hija. ¿Qué te parece el tejido, héroe? Lo mandé a hacer solo para ti. Por eso les digo que a veces perderse es bueno. Encuentras muchas cosas. Encuentras cositas buenas. Ahí regreso con él, ¿no? Se ve por aquí. Llegué a un lugar que ya no puedo avanzar. Regresémonos. Y el otro, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Estás perdiendo o qué? Yo, Simón, Estoy dando la vuelta. A ver si me encuentro algo.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Y casi, yo te dije que sí. Ok, sí, ¿cómo te llamas?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Well, pues gracias. Nueve de atajo.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh, bien, no se me ve nada más. Vámonos. Continuamos con nuestro camino. No pongan los spots of the fall, ¿no? Esos que no los quiero escuchar, güey. No me gustan mucho. Digo. Mira, chido. Oh, mira. Yo no diría.
There's another lunchbox.
Estamos todos juntos en esto, héroe. Que tengas un día heroico. Pude bajar sin hacer la animación. Vamos, Casey. Camina.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a...
¿Eh? Al mismo tiempo que cagado.
And one
¡Ah, qué
take out
pendejo
his
te
heart just to
caíste!
throw it away.
¡Ah!
Stuff in something
¡Eche pendejo!
fine.
Chuta la wea, ¿y ahora? Por acá. ¡Ah!
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
La fauna más exótica del noroeste del Pacífico. ¡Hija! Al fin descubren que hay algo raro en este lugar. ¿Ya es todo? ¿No hay nada más? Debe ser que no. Entonces, ¿por allá? Pues no quiero ir por acá. Ah, lo mismo. Vino. Llegando al mismo lugar.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Claro que no, vamos por acá. Ajaja.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
No, pues no hay ni nada. Todo puede ser el oficial este. Entonces, ¿por qué esa señora está corriendo de un lado al otro? No me digas que me voy a tocar manejar. Qué bueno que no. Qué bueno que no, porque normalmente esto así no se lleva.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Oh, vamos a la cafetería. Me pregunto si estará la misma de siempre. Wow, es como regresar a casa.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Ay, sí, vamos a ir por un café. Esta es la alguacilería.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Bueno, es que al menos se revisa, ¿no?
Pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by
¿No se llama Pat?
Family Moose Jerky. And what an eventful day here.
Cerrado.
Sure, you're all asking the same question I am.
I need something to cut this.
Oh, no. No funca. ¿Dónde, carnal? No fotos, por favor. No fotos. No creo que haya nada, la verdad. Al menos no por ahora.
Anderson.
Iglesia. Wow.
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
El festival del venao.
To toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my
Oh,
our float will be the
Cute.
belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float, sure.
Vamos a the diner, sí que sí.
The FBI.
No.
To Bright Falls.
¿Cómo supiste?
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Nomás desconocido.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Estoy revisando, perros. La rocola. Ah, rocola no funciona. Esta por una que ya no soporta más reproducir una y otra vez la misma canción. Me encanta Coconut, como a todo el mundo. Pero cambien de una vez. Es like Coconut. Taché esa canción. Don't touch. More coffee.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine.
No sabe, güey, tiene una cara que está bien metida en drogas, carnal.
Love to get back to our hotel and
Su puta madre, hermano.
Scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cogent Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York.
Otra escritora. Ya tenemos uno, se llama Alan Wake, está desaparecido. Hace 3 años se lo llevó la verga. No necesitamos otra. Los Booker. Culto del árbol.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Mi hija tiene poderes.
Cogent Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale.
¿Si yo puedo escuchar la radio?
Just tuning in, you're listening.
No.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Sir Rose!
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened.
Doña Rose.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Oh, vaya. ¿Acaso si estaremos locos? No lo sabremos. Une a la oficina del alguacil.
All set? My
Sí,
guys
bueno.
have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Vámonos.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Nosotros no nos dicen buen
Hey, what do
día.
you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But best not to take it personally.
Bueno.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you,
Oh, this
sir.
is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep. Just
Anything you
here to
need,
pay my
just
ticket.
let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
See you around. See you around, señora.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oscuro.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Oh.
I can't say I feel the same.
No como agua, ¿no? Vente, amigo, estoy revisando que me puedo chingar. Como estas balas. Son para la investigación. ¿Conozco?
It's not opening.
Pareciera que sí, amiga.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Voy a clausurarlo. Los casos antecedentes acumulan pistas sobre temas más generales actuales. Ay, actuales. Wow.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Oh.
Yes.
Ok, acá es punto 3, el resto de la información. Faltan 6, mira.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Lo importante sobre el cadáver. Oh, sí. Una escritura. Causa de la muerte.
Doesn't make sense. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removed. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Que es una chingona, ¿no? Examinar la cavidad torácica. Guácala, la voy a partir a la mitad. Qué asco.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. Wait.
Oh, desapareció.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Señor Click. Huevos. ¡Huevos! Nightingale se puso violento.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Acto para curarte. Trata de quedarte en la luz para evitar que te detecten los enemigos.
I need to get into the light. Now. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Los refugios seguros restauran un poco de vida. Se aventuras un refugio seguro o atacas desde allí. Mientras estás en combate, no estará disponible durante un tiempo.
Gotta move. Now.
El pasado para apuntar y este para disparar.
Vanished.
Fin del capítulo. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Ay, Dios mío. Qué decepción este perro juego. Capítulo 1, güey. Ya nos dejaron con la riata acá adentro. ¿Y cómo viste, perro, Hombre. Te acabo casi de prefollar. Que no, por favor, señor. No me haga eso. Como que no. No puede ser. Es que nos hace ir a cenar, jugar otro. ¿Y vamos qué? Vemos hora y media. No sé si sigan los invitados que de repente llegaron aquí a mi casa. Y con pinches invitados como que de una gana están comiendo cosas. Ah, con razón me estoy acalorando, la ventana está cerrada. Decía yo, pues ya es noche, en la noche hace frío. Y la ventana, está cerrada, carnal. Y yo, ¡ah! Está cerrada. Y me gusta también escuchar la música. Está buena, Lo que me gusta es que hayan mantenido la esencia del primero, que es prácticamente entre capítulos te ponen una canción referente al capítulo que viste o que jugaste. I Follow You Into the Dark, ese es el nombre de la canción. Qué bonito. Podemos jugar otro capitulito y nos retiramos. Tomamos mañana hoy a volver a hacer stream. Entonces no hay problema, porque mañana es 31. Mañana es 31 y pues nada más es 31 y van a ver qué niños pidiendo dulces y toda la wea, ¿no? Disfraz, pues no nos disfrazamos porque pues somos arlequines y los arlequines no se disfrazan, ¿no? Solo subimos de nivel, así que esperemos mañana, ¿cómo se llama esto? Producción nos puede arreglar la cámara, tenemos varias cosas. Te digo que producción es un relajo. Nos costó un poco aquí terminar de armar todo nuevamente. Entonces, pues aquí estamos. Vamos a darle otro capitulito más. ¿Qué? Se puso música.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Correcto. Dame la página del manuscrito.
Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Vamos a leer las páginas del manuscrito por ahí. Uy, no. Compadre, está todo masacrado. ¿Sabes qué son de eso? No olvídate. ¿Cómo? Ah, ya.
Oh.
Dingle fue la única persona que convirtió en monstruo. ¿Por qué? Tú eres parte del ritual. Página del manuscrito. Intenta irse encontrar. Seguiré hacia la oscuridad. La canción, ¿no? Sí. Y el mapa. Oficina del alguacil, mapa sin descubrir.
Must be locked from the other side.
Eso sí, mientras disparo la sensibilidad está muy alta. Tuki. Espero que con eso se arregle. Vamos rápido.
It's not opening.
Averigua dónde fue Nightingale. ¿Todo va a seguir aquí?
This mug always cheers me up.
De la per madre. Ahora. ¿Por qué se buguea? Ah, ya. Nunca no me deja abrir. ¿No?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
Nunca la
This is the case we must solve.
Sacó Lake es un poseído.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Lo espero.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Lo mismo pensé hace 13 años.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Oh no, el oso.
No, a bear. Help.
Vaya, esto se escutre. Y lo mató de un vergazo.
For a tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers.
Mientras estoy aquí inspeccionando.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
No más café, prepara más. No soy tu asistente personal. No soy tu asistente personal. No soy recordatorio. Tercer asado anual.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Qué tan gente, Vamos, venía de paso. Ahora, ¿qué pedo? I know one of you. Sé que alguien de aquí cerró el papel higiénico. Siempre lo encuentro y falta un rollo todos los días. Que los robos se castiguen con severidad. Maldición en la oficina del alguacil. ¡Ay, no! Están robando papel de baño, güey. ¿Y hay papel? No mames, ya no sé. Ya se lo robaron. Pero no.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Una del alguacil sin descubrir.
ASAP.
Esto es aquí, ¿no?
Find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Ah, carnal, ¿dónde el mapa? El codo del alguacil. ¿No has visto el mapa? Señor, estoy buscando el mapa del alguacil que es aquí que me falta. Ah, este. Ya. Ok, ahora sí nos podemos ir. Le dije, güey, como que me falta esto. ¿Dónde está este güey?
Hey, how's it going?
¿Qué onda? Estoy buscando a mi amigo. Creo que ya se fue. Y aquí me dejó. La señora le robaron las nalgas. Pobrecita.
Good to see you.
Gracias.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet.
Vaya, ahora es un profeta.
I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Pues sí, ¿no? Digo. Era chido. El corazón.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
Pues sí.
To solve the case.
Pues sí. Creo que te vas a tardar un poquito en hacer eso, ¿eh?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna da vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Okay.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Entré a ver. Ignorados de manipulación, había hora de dejarlos en un transmisor que no era nuestro. Le reclamé para que llegue cualquier alerta, pero igual es muy inquietante redactar un informe al departamento de investigaciones. Deja esto aquí, pero no sé quién lo hará la próxima vez. Si les esto, busca signos de manipulación, entonces cambian a revestimientos metálicos más seguros. ¿Ay?
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Puede ser.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Correcto.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Un grupo llamado el culto del árbol. Sí pasa, sí pasa.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Por favor. ¿No tienen el presentimiento de que algo va a salir mal? Nos estamos adentrando mucho al bosque.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
¡Ay, hijo de su puta madre! ¡Ay, me espantó!
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Un poquito. Witch Light. La caldera de la bruja. Ah, por aquí. Ah, no, me fui mal. No tenía que haber subido. Un poquito confuso el mapa, ¿eh? Y ya voy para abajo. Hijos de la verga.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
Muy bien.
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Pues vamos para allá.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? I need to find the witch's hut.
Yo sé dónde está. Ay, las pilas ya no se recargan. No mames. Que en algún momento me va a salir un hijo de puta.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Qué cagado. No sé por el fusible. Oh. Dame un café. El guardado manual. Oh.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
¿Quién la viera?
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around. I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
La falta de luz, ¿cómo baja los FPS, eh? Bueno, que esta es la tienda, ¿no? Vamos a darle la vuelta. Uy, no. Y tú lo quise el vinil trailer. Me van a dar en nuestra puta madre, hermano. Ay, no quiero ir para allá. No quiero, señor, me voy a cagar. Lo dije. Ah, el puto ciervo. Hijo de la verga.
Darkness from cult.
¡Ah, la verga! Me mató de un pinche machetazo. ¡Oh, la verga! No mames. Chuta, tengo que volver hasta allá. Bueno. Me duele mi patita. ¡Ah! Me dio comezón. Está. Segundo round. ¿Eh? Es que no hay segundo round. Ah, es que tengo que hacer todo lo de las piezas, ¿no? No, se acaba de venir de la cabaña. No me acuerdo cómo llegar. Which box is back? Ahí pude haber llegado por arriba. Ni modo, llegué por abajo.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
¿Cómo es el ritual? Muy sencillo.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Mm-hmm.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale
Toda la historia.
was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart.
¿Me déjalo guardo? ¿Por qué?
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Ah. Pregúntale a la dama fortuna en el mostrador. Manual del manuscrito. No olvidar actualizar código. Material de Washington. El 7, 5, 7, 13, 17, 23 es 739. Sí, debe ser 739. Siete, tres, nueve. 7, 3, 9. Me recuerda mucho a Resident Evil. Creo que más o menos es así lo del inventario y todo eso. El corazón. La ola rompió del lado opuesto del espejo.
Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Voy a subir tantito el brillo, No ven ni madres. Y si ya no veo ni madres, ustedes tampoco no ven ni madres. ¿Dónde le muevo eso? ¿Jugabilidad? No. Eso era 55. Ay, es que en altas luces se ve muy cabrón. Ah, pues así lo vamos a dejar. Vean lo mismo que yo, ni pedo.
Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area.
Ah, jardinera creyó.
Like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Hay que frenarlo, hay que formar unos animales, todo normal.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Lake. Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Tenemos que ir. corazón de la bruja estaba aquí, ¿no? El corazón de la bruja. Pinche musiquita. A ver, vergazos. Te lo dije.
Never gonna get used to this.
Ok. Ah, pues haberme dicho eso antes. Está. El corazón. La bruja. Y la bruja.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
A la verga. ¿Y qué te tomaste?
I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck.
Pues no te
Okay,
copia.
Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that?
Es el escritor.
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Una hoja del manuscrito. Importante para Saga, la observa y ella, la bruja, la imagen de el corazón. Saga se dirigió a la bruja entre los ojos, le da la primera parte del ritual. La clave. Y me espanté. Que he visto algo. Muchos cuervos. ¡Uy! Nightingale. Vamos a pelear, puto. Sódanos a la madre.
He's here. Nightingale.
The writer was waiting again. Definitivamente es Alan.
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
No tiene que ser ahorita. Al menos me dieron balas, esas cosas, ¿no? Un bañito. No le gustan los bañitos a la saga. Ahora. No puede ser. La van a agarrar a vergazos. Puta, yo no sé si ni siquiera si era por aquí. Ah, se trabó ahí. Nightingale, el trabado. No mames, ya me acabé las balas. Fue porque no vi que estaba protegida, no puede ser. ¿Y ahora? Verga, es que no tenía que equipar tampoco la pistola. Oye, no me acuerdo cómo llegar ahí. Y me mamé, me acabé las balas. Tucutún, tucutún. Y cada aparición que haga trae escudo. Fuck. Güey. Oh, este pinche Nightingale está muy perro a la verga. Muy perro. Mames, tengo un amuleto que me aumenta la vida máxima. Y güey.
Run! Gotta move. Now.
Puta madre, está muy cabrón este güey. Eso que traigo la escopeta, hermano, imagínate si no tuviera. Eso sí, creo que lo voy a bajar un poquito la de la mira. Lo siento un poco rápida y no soy muy preciso. definitivamente la cabeza es lo que más le hace daño. Está. No mames, me tardé un chingo en matar a ese cabrón. Tardé un chingo, Chuy, en matar a ese hijo de su puta madre.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger.
Danger. Dark presence.
Got it.
Drugs.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sí, Mr. Scratch. Uy. Hace mucho que no sabe ese nombre.
Dark presence! We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Uy. Ay, Chomi, qué bueno se pone el juego a veces.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging hard, went too far.
Y bueno, banda, pues yo creo que lo dejamos aquí por el día de hoy. Nos echamos 2 capitulitos. Esperemos mañana echarnos otros 2. Muchas gracias por haber estado aquí en el stream. Espero lo hayan disfrutado como yo. Nos vemos el día de mañana a las 8 nuevamente. Que descansen. Y ya saben, si se bañan o se lavan los dientes, me guardan el agua para las gárgaras. Buenas noches, banda.
Lost my way.